What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And guys, in this video, Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
Guys, I'm really looking forward to these questions tonight. I love thinking on a deeper level. I love the conversations they stimulate.
Yes, and it's also awesome that we get to interact with our viewers to get a different perspective on the answers to some of these questions.
Yeah, absolutely. So please, let us know your responses to these questions.
Yeah, guys, drop a comment down below. Alright, babe, you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first question, babe, you are up.
Oh, I'm up. Question number 1. Who's someone you really admire?
Like, not you, right? It has to be outside the relationship. Let's make it that,
Okay.
right? Okay, I'm just going to say what comes to mind, and that's usually how I answer these questions. The first thing that stimulates thought. So, I'm going to say my preceptor when I did my master's degree.
Okay.
She was someone, she's still someone I admire. I admire the way she speaks. She's so intelligent. She's such a go-getter, independent woman. She's done so much for the community. She's always giving back, and I just admire her work ethic. I admire who she is as a woman and how she is a leader in the community. And she's someone that, I aspire to become when I'm her age.
Interesting.
Yes. How about you?
Someone you really admire.
Mm-hmm.
Is there somebody who I talk about?
I'm sure there's people that are like, well, this guy is like brilliant. This guy.
Like, I have a respect or like an appreciation for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. So give us one.
Let's say somebody like The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock is pretty cool. Yeah.
Where he came from to where he is, and like he stays humble.
Yes.
I love the way he interacts with people.
Me too.
And he really he like is motivating. He tries to help pick people up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I
He
totally respect that.
He never forgot where he came from.
Right. Well, he keeps coming back to that, and
and he appreciates it.
the persistence and perseverance to get where he is and everything he's been through.
Absolutely.
I have to just throw in on the side, one of the first things that came to my mind was the Rush fam.
Okay. Yes.
Because the same thing, where he came from and everything he's done, and well, his whole family has done to get to where they are today.
Yeah, actually, yes. That's a good one, babe.
Yeah, YouTube family.
Yeah. Amazing, amazing family.
They're from our area, and when you watch their videos way back, how they started and everything they've been through to where they are now, it's like a complete transformation, and they show you what's possible just following your dreams.
Yeah. Totally inspiring. And it's nice because, like you said, they came from where we are, so it's like next door to see someone like that now just living their best life. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's our answer. We're going to throw the question back to you, but let's read it one more time. Who is someone you really admire? All right, guys, let us know. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, we're moving on to the second question, and I'm up. Okay. How should household chores be divided up between us? Explain. We kind of do it anyway.
Things just fall in.
Yeah, I was going to say, they fall into place. So, like, if you're cleaning the kitchen, I'll be, like, cleaning all the bathrooms. Or if you're sweeping, I'm washing dishes. Like, we kind of just have a partnership thing going.
Yeah. I do the laundry, you fold the laundry.
Right, and nothing needs to be said. Sometimes you're like, hey, babe, can you get the garbage, or can you bring this to me? Or
but yeah, generally that's something I do, and it's just...
Yeah, or I'll put the bags in if you take it out.
Right, it's garbage day.
Like,
I'm taking them out, and you'll just pick some of the bags up from the rooms. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
just
pretty
like,
mutual.
Yeah. We don't have a list saying Greg does this, Greg does that. Like, it's just a vibe. We just help each other out.
Yeah, it seems to just work out pretty mutual. Things got to get done, and we just do it.
Yeah.
So what's the actual question? How should household chores be divided up between us? evenly.
Yes, it's a partnership.
We have the same amount of time. We're doing things like, I guess the things like taking out the trash are a little heavier, so I do that. Things like cutting the grass and the gardens, I do more of that stuff. Like you said, you'll do more the kids stuff and the bathrooms, and yeah, it all balances out in the end.
Cleaning the house,
Yeah.
Organizing.
Like the kids' clothes and like when they grow out of stuff, like that's stuff that you do. And
yeah, I wouldn't expect
up
you
with,
to
but-
do that.
no, so yeah, this is all stuff that has to get done, and it gets done,
Yeah.
and we seem to balance pretty good because it's never an issue.
No.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
How do you guys do it?
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, that's our answer. We want to hear yours, but let's read the question one more time. How should household chores be divided up between you and your partner? All right, guys, let us know. Drop a comment down below. All right, guys, we got here really quick.
Wow.
Yeah, we're moving on to the third
Last
question. All
Okay.
right, babe, you're up.
Last question. Quick one tonight.
Yeah.
What kind of mentor do you need to help you level up in your life?
Oh, man. It's so funny. We were just talking about Trey Rush.
Yeah.
I would totally be so appreciative of a mentor like him. Just someone who is already where I want to be. So, because I'm someone that I will follow the rules. Like, I will do what's needed to be done. If you tell me this is what needs to be done, you got to do this, I will do it. Because you know when sometimes you're trying to help someone, you're like, okay, you got to do this, and you give them the tools. And oftentimes I'm like that. I'm like, here. Like, I literally feed people. I'm like, this is what you do. I'll do the first one, and you do the second one. And then they do it, and then I never see them again. It's like, oh, man.
But do they do it?
They weren't that serious. You know, and you probably know that feeling as a personal trainer because you do the same thing.
100%.
We are not like that. We're like, this is what we gotta do. All right. And we don't have anyone in that position. We are those people, right? So it would be so nice if we had, you know, Trey as a mentor or a billionaire as a mentor or anyone that is living the life we ultimately want to live as a mentor. And they're like, do this, do that. You know what I mean? But we are each other's mentor.
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah.
What kind of a mentor do you need to help you level up your life?
It would be someone who's doing what I ultimately want to do.
Exactly. My answer is going to be very similar to yours.
Yeah.
It's someone who's come from where we've come from. We have our other channel perfectly blended, and you can see like where we came from. Everything we've been together in our relationship through our first 8 years together. Now we're going on to almost 10. But somebody who's sort of been there, come up, and is taking sort of a similar journey and is already going, or is already in the place that we want to be.
Exactly.
I think that would be the best mentor because they will have faced similar situations to what we face.
Help you
like
navigate
challenges.
that. Or
Absolutely, yes.
It'd be amazing.
Like at the same time, I really enjoy the journey.
Absolutely.
And I love that we work together and bounce ideas off of each other to help get past obstacles
and hurdles. Yeah.
So it just keeps going and growing,
and it's probably the best way for us to learn because then we give back and we're mentoring other people, you know.
Absolutely.
But it's funny because we are so serious guys about what we do, and it would be so nice to have a mentor like that, but we're totally fine and appreciative that we are each other's mentor.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's not like, oh man, I wish I had somebody.
No. It's
it
just
would be a nice conversation to be able to have.
And those are the conversations I want to have. And I keep saying that. Like, I want someone to take my mind somewhere else. And somewhere else just means high level thinking. Like, you're doing things this way, do it this way. Or we did it that way, try this. If you do this, you should see this. Like, I just need higher stimulation. That's all it is.
It's kind of interesting. We've learned so much because when we look back at where we were when we started, we found old footage and try editing videos that have just been sitting for time, and we realize, oh my goodness.
We can't even use it because the way we were filming
had no
back
idea that there's so many little tricks that we've just sort of adapted since then, and it makes editing so much easier and everything just flows. But we had no idea back then, so trying to work with it, it's like, yeah, this is almost unusable. We might be able to use clips, but not make it an actual video, right?
Yeah.
Clips of where did you come from?
Yeah, that's really, I like that question.
Because we've even said it when we're looking at our own analytics and things. Like, I wonder what it's like for somebody else. I wonder what it's like when they were a year in. Like what?
And they tell you all about it.
If they can remember.
Exactly.
The thing is, there's so many different people with so many different experiences. And that's one of the other things we've noticed. When people do share their story, that they're all so very different.
That's
It's not like this is how YouTube works.
That's right.
It's like
There's
this is
no
how
single
YouTube worked
way.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different for everyone.
That's right. Totally agree with you. All right, guys. So that's our answer. We're going to throw the question back to you, but I'll read it one more time. What kind of mentor do you need to help you level up in your life? All right, guys, let us know. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, guys.
I'm curious what people feel they need. Because like you're saying, as a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, all I'm trying to do is help people. And when people say, just writing a meal plan, I'll follow it, I've literally wrote thousands. I remember earlier in my career, 7 years in, I had all my client files, 335 clients I had seen in the 7 years, and I had written over 1,000 meal plans at that time.
Jeez.
And that was probably 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've done so much since then. And I know that the majority of those, like I had the ones that were serious and they kept doing follow-ups to make sure they're on track, and then there's the other ones that
That's what I was saying earlier, that we take our work really seriously, right?
But that's different.
So,
like we've done we're competitors. Like we've done bodybuilding, and
so it's a different level.
it takes a certain type of person to just, when you're given, here's what you need to do, fine, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
And you just do it. So that's who we are.
Right.
So someone who could say, if you can follow this, you're going to get there. But not everybody needs that person. Some people just need someone to talk to when they're, you know what, sometimes I just fall a little off track and I just want someone to give me a little encouragement. And that's all they need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all need that person, because we all get to that place where you fall off a little bit.
But that's who we are for each other.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I'm so appreciative of our relationship. But to level up, because we both have similar goals, I'm like, it would be so nice if we had, it wouldn't even, like, it doesn't even have to be one person. It could be multiple, right? So that's all I'm saying. People that are already where we want to be kind of mentoring us would be awesome.
The kind of mentor we need is someone who is where we want to be.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that was Date Night Conversations, episode 66. We are so looking forward to interacting with you guys.
So please, let us know your responses to these questions.
Drop a comment down below. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.